What's up, fam? What's up, fam? I want to welcome you to Friday Night Live. And I'm so thankful that you're here with us tonight, and I'm so very excited that you're sharing with us. Listen, March of 2020, we launched Hope TV, and 2 years later in 1 month, we are here and still going strong. March of 2021, we launched Pebble Street Records, and our first video that we recorded in April of 2021. I thought my team had that keyed up because I wanted to show you the first video we shot on behalf of Pebble Street Records.
I'm a man blessed beyond my dreams, but it don't mean nothing. Life's not good as it seems. Love and riches, what do they really mean? They may come and go, but you will never be so. Save your treasure, we find our pleasure. All our joy is in you, just want more of you. So save your treasure, we find our pleasure in you. You're our reward, your presence.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
And I'm thankful because you are our reward. Your presence.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Your presence is a gift.
Father, we're desperate for your presence. Like we need air, like we need water. More than anything, we need your presence. We find our pleasure. All our joy is in you. In your presence, there's fullness of joy. Now your right hand, there are pleasures forevermore. So save. We found our pleasure. It's in you. It's in you. Your presence is a gift. I'm thankful because you. Your presence is a gift. I said you're our your presence is a gift. I'm thankful. I give you glory. I've got to give you honor. Give you praise. In your presence, there's fullness of joy. And your right hand, there's pleasures forevermore. Having you, it is plenty. That simply means you're more than enough.
You are enough.
my gift. Your presence is a gift that I need. Draw me nearer, blessed Lord, to the cross where thou hast died. Draw me nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side, to thy precious, my. I want to be close to you, to thy precious bleeding side, to thy precious. When I get up in the morning, when I go to bed at nighttime, I want to be close to you, just a closer walk with thee, to thy precious bleeding side. Every move I make, every breath I take, I want to be close to you. Hey, just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Lord, if you please, I got to be close to you. Would you walk with, would you lead, would you guide me? Every day of my life, keep me near the cross. I need your presence, Lord, to thy precious bleeding side.
Well, greetings and grace and peace be to everybody who's viewing today. May God bless you. May God keep you. Thank you so much for tuning in to Friday Night Live. This is the last Friday of April in the year 2022. And what a privilege it is to have you here with us for Friday Night Live. Listen, it's amazing. We started this network during the pandemic, actually in March of 2020. Just as our way, I want to call it our meager attempt to stay in touch with our community throughout the pandemic and have Friday Night Live as a time of just laughter and reflection, because there's so much stress and still so much stress and pressure in the world. And here we are 25 months later, 2 years and a month later, and the Hope TV network has grown by leaps and bounds. Way over 350 million views of our content throughout all the cumulative platforms, and some of you have been rocking with us since March of 2020, and for that we say we are grateful. So thank you. I want you to check out the new Hope TV website, HTV Now, or the HopeTV.com. I mean, our programming is amazing, and we're grateful. We've kind of archived all our programs and categorized them by different topics. I mean, business and finance, talk shows, lifestyle, faith, comedy, you name special events you can go on. We're now doing a great deal of our programs in studio now. You can go and watch them. I mean, just amazing. Health and fitness. We've got a cooking show, comedy, you name it. It's right here on Hope TV. You can view all of our programs live, our daily content, and so we're excited about it. I mean, so won't you please check out? We have about 30 programs now that we're offering, and this is going to be a 24-hour day, 7-day-a-week network. I believe it. We're already at about 12 hours worth of programming daily, and it's going to be coming to a cable channel to you very, very soon. And so thank you for your support. This is, somebody called it a Netflix for believers. So when you get a chance, all the programs from seasons 5 and 6 are archived there. There's a little of a bio of each show, and some insight. Show topics are included there, so check it out. Binge watch your favorite shows, whether you have shows for the kids, youth, men, women, married couples, single in the city, you know, if you're grown and sexy, health and fitness, cooking, mental health. We have a show, mental health, sound mind. I mean, something on We have something for the political activism town hall, no cap. It's just a great network filled with a lot of great programs. So you get a chance, check it out on tomorrow. Just take your time and go through it and be blessed by it. So I'm excited that you're here. We've grown, and certainly everybody who's tuned in today, whether it's Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Amazon, Fire TV, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, whether it's Instagram Live, whether it's the E. Dewey Smith website, the House of Hope Atlanta website, the House of Hope West Point website, or whether you're watching through HTV Now, however you're viewing, thank you so very much. Drop us a line. Let me know the city and state and country from which you're viewing. So in March of 2020, we launched Hope TV. March of 2021, we launched Pebble Street Records. And our first video that we produced through Pebble Street was actually done 1 year ago in April of 2021. My first single, Your Presence is a Gift, we released it last year. And we did the video in April 2021. So 1 year ago, we did Your Presence is a Gift. The video that my team just played for you, how special is that? That was recorded in April 2021. So many people are saying, you know, all week, we didn't know you had a video. We didn't know you had a video. And man, and here we are. Here we are, man. And 1 year later, and I'm excited. March of 2021, we launched and we released my first single ever. My first solo single ever to radio in March of 2021, and I found out past Monday, after being on TV. I'm sorry, not on TV, but after being on the charts, rather in the top 30 for 33 weeks. Isn't that amazing? Over half the year, my single was in the top 30. Entered September of 2021. We released it in March, hit top 30 in September of 2021. And on this past Monday, I found out a radio manager called and let me know that it had climbed to #1 on the Billboard charts. I am absolutely overwhelmed, man. I mean, it's just, to God be the glory. I'm completely dumbfounded, completely overwhelmed. 33 weeks on the charts. I mean, do you know what that means? That means over half of the year, that song has been in the top, over half the year it's been in the top 30. Do you know how amazing it is for somebody who's a relative unknown to gospel music? Of course, I sing in church. We're talking about radio industry and gospel music industry. My goodness, for 33 weeks. It was #2 last week, and this week it topped out at #1. And I am just absolutely overwhelmed. I mean, to have the #1 song on Gospel Billboard after over a year of it being released. It's been a slow climb, and I'm just thankful to everybody who's been supportive, all over the nation, to all of the radio announcers and radio stations, everybody who's played it, Radio 1, iHeart, shout out to them. My goodness, Tracy Bethea and Tracy Bethea, and also Sonia Blakely, Tracy out of Memphis, and Sonia Blakely out of Chicago, iHeartRadio. Man, so that's iHeart, that's of course Memphis, that's Chicago, Little Rock, I believe, Jacksonville, just all the iHeart stations, everybody, and of course Radio 1. So shout out to all of you, Radio 1, Erica Campbell of Mary, that's Willie Moore Jr., the nationally syndicated show, Darlene McCoy, The Nightly Spirit, man, Derek Harper, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So I'm just thankful to everybody. So I appreciate you all for your support. My first time, you know, I've been doing music a long time. My dad put a guitar in my hand at 3. I started playing piano at 5, and had my first job as a drummer at 9, at 8 or 9 in the Church of God in Christ. And of course, I love music. I had my first band, R&B band, at 12, where I played the bass guitar and was the lead singer. And just so when I started preaching, I never fathomed, because my mentors told me, you got to make a decision. You're going to be a preacher, or you're going to be a musician. So I decided to be a preacher, and just left all those talents on the back seats. But then when my mother passed away a few years ago, my sister reminded me, you made Mama promise you were going to do some music. So we did it in the pandemic, and our first single ever, first project ever. God's been gracious. So I'm tremendously humbled by this. I really am. I mean, it just brings tears to my eyes because it was just a tribute to my mom. And we actually recorded that song for my mom. And to God be the glory. So all of you who've been rocking with us, man, thank y'all so much. I love you. And my prayer for you is, it's amazing. And I'm just so grateful to everybody. And not only that, but those of you who voted for me for the Stellar Awards. I mean, think about that. It doesn't even make sense. I mean, you know, it's hard to wrap my mind around it. Think about that. You guys who've been rocking with us since we announced this last year, I got nominated for 5 Stellar Awards for the fan voting ballot. And out of all of the years that the Stellar Awards is going to be in Atlanta, this coming July, the Stellar Awards is going to be in Atlanta. I mean, how does that work? Not Nashville, not Las Vegas, but Atlanta. So how does that work? My first time releasing the single, my first time releasing the music, you know, album was one of the top albums of the year last year on Billboard. My first time ever. And then the Stellars just happened to be in Atlanta. I mean, y'all please tell me. Nobody but God. So I'm just thankful and I'm grateful to you guys. Everybody who voted in the fan voting ballot, thank you so very much. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to you. So everybody who's on Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Amazon, Fire TV, YouTube, Facebook, IG Live, Twitter, the websites, however you're viewing, thank you for being a part. And y'all pray for us. And I was saying to somebody earlier today, listen, if nothing else ever happens, you know, if I don't get invited, if I don't make the top 4 of each category, it doesn't matter. God has already exceeded my expectations. And so the bigger lesson I want to share with you is this. If you have a dream, pursue it. I don't care how long it's taken. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And sometimes this generation, we want everything quick, fast, in a hurry. But sometimes it takes time. And too many of us give up on our dreams because it hasn't manifested quickly. So let that be a word of inspiration. You can be an old man like me. Been waiting a long time for lifelong visions to come to fruition. But if God gave you that vision, gave you that talent, stick with it. So I don't care how long it's taken. So listen carefully. So if it's a book, you write it. If it's a poem, you read it. If it's a song, you sing it. If it's a business, start it. If it's a degree, pursue it. If it's a relationship, be open to it. And so no matter what it is, if God has given you that gift and that talent, please, ma'am, please, sir, pursue it by all means. Go after it with all your heart. Is that Divine Stevens on here? That Divine, my brother, Divine Stevens? Oh, the world-renowned Divine Stevens? Man, I thought what's going on? Divine Stevens, one of the most talented men in music and entertainment. Blessings to you, Divine. Good to see you. And so thankful for you. And the doc is here. Bless you. Glad you're here. Who cares? So y'all pray for us, man. Y'all pray for us. I hope I get invited. Working on book 3. That's right, Bishop. I hope I get invited. I hope I make that fan. I hope I make the official ballot. Divine is here. Y'all, Divine is the man. And I can't wait to hear what's going to come forth from him. So I just hope everybody's encouraged and everybody's inspired. No matter how long it's taken, man, you hang in there. It will come to pass. So everybody, if you're watching me right now, Friday Night Live, Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Amazon, Fire TV, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the E. Dewey Smith website, the House Hope Atlanta website, House Hope West Point website, or the HTV Now website, however you're viewing, y'all make sure y'all take that lesson. That's a word of inspiration. Pursue those dreams. Pursue those dreams. Don't let anything stop you. All right, we're going to laugh tonight. I got 5 hilarious videos for you. Not going to hold you very long. One of my guys who came to my program, Anthony Edwards, is playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I want to see what he's going to do against Ja Morant. So I'm not going to hold you long. But let me share something with you right quickly. You know, some things happened this week, and our team let me know what's happening. So a couple of words of social commentary. Number one, found out that Elon Musk bought Twitter this week. Elon Musk bought Twitter this week. Elon Musk has a very interesting story. He's a South African, grew up in that apartheid kind of context in South Africa. That's the kind of context he grew up in. And this guy, I think he went to Stanford, so he's, of course, you know, trained at the highest level of the academy. I believe he went to Stanford. And, of course, involved in a lot of different technological things. He's a genius. You can't take it from him. Now, I've been kind of disturbed. He's the CEO of Tesla. And I've been reading some of his stories, and some of his people have said a lot of racist things are happening there with him, a lot of racist things. I really haven't read his story a whole lot, but been kind of intrigued with him. And Elon Musk bought Twitter, and from what I understand, he is really about free speech. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Twitter now that Elon Musk is the official owner. I think $44 billion is what he paid for it. And to me, it said a lot of things. You talk about pursuing your dreams, but I think sometimes it says about us, sometimes we think too small. You know, regardless of where he stands politically or, you know, his social economic ideology, the truth is, you know, to be able to think out of the box. And I just think sometimes, oh, he's one of the richest men in the world right now, but he bought it for $44 billion. Oh, he's wealthy, and his stocks have gone up, and the stock has gone up throughout the pandemic. And man, this guy is a genius. Can't take that from him. And so, I mean, ideas and creativity, thinking outside of the box. And so I think that sometimes he can eat the meat and spit out the bones, but I'm curious to see. Somebody said the first thing he's going to do is put Trump right back on Twitter. So it's going to be interesting to see. So I want to get your thoughts on that. But between Twitter being owned by Elon Musk and Facebook by Mark Zuckerberg, particularly with the election season, it's going to be very, very, very interesting to see what happens in terms of what kind of propaganda, what kind of things are allowed to be shared. You know, people talk about free speech, but there's a difference between free speech and false speech. So it's going to be very, very interesting. So y'all keep your eyes open, because between Zuckerberg with Facebook and Musk with Twitter, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. He said he wanted to buy Coca-Cola next and put cocaine in. Now somebody did mention that too. That he said he's going to buy Coca-Cola and put cocaine back in it. So it's how do you write $1 billion? Isn't that something? Yeah, but I think sometimes we don't even think on that level. You know, a whole other level. Y'all keep your eyes open, because the election time is coming, and the elections we're having the primaries are in a few weeks here in Georgia, and I'm sure across the nation. So y'all keep your eyes open about that, because it's going to be very interesting to see what happens on Twitter and on Facebook. Another thing that's very interesting I thought about, I saw this in keeping with that same subject, Harvard University. Harvard University issued something this week that talked about their connection, Harvard's history with slavery. I don't know if you saw that. Team, can y'all put that mark on the screen? I thought, what a very interesting connection. Look at this. Harvard University has released a report detailing the school's involvement in the U.S. slave trade, including faculty and staff owning slaves and professors teaching racial eugenics. This is Harvard University. Wow. Harvard University. And they're now building some types of endowments that they're going to try to bring about reparations for how they handle slavery. So it's interesting to see this reckoning with a lot of the schools now that are really acknowledging the past that was not so favorable. And I think it's a beautiful thing that this is happening. A lot of people in America don't want to talk about history. You know, a lot of people are fighting against what they call CRT and things of that magnitude, and critical race theory, and they want to act like there's no history. One of the reasons why our country won't change and can't get better in terms of racism is because sometimes our inability to be honest about it. You know, James Baldwin did say that while it is true that everything that you face can't be fixed, it is also true that nothing can be fixed until it is faced. And so I just think we ought to applaud Harvard for going back to acknowledge their past, their history, and then trying to make some type of atonement for it. And I just think that's a lesson. I think just sweeping under the rug, or people acting like, you know, it never happened or it's been so long, I think it's a good thing when you can acknowledge where you've been. So what are your thoughts on that? I'm curious to see what happens out of that. My brother's in school in Virginia, finishing up his Master of Divinity. Shout out to my brother Corey. He's going to have his Master of Divinity in 2 weeks from Virginia Theological Seminary. And it is an Episcopal school there in Alexandria, Virginia. And which the land was given for the school by George Washington's wife. And the Episcopal Church, along with the Anglican Church of England, so those who are Episcopalians, they acknowledged that the slaves built the school. And they're also trying to make amends by investing, paying money to the descendants of the slaves that built the school. So that was just very interesting to me to see that happening. So at Harvard University and at Virginia Theological Seminary, Virginia Theological there in Alexandria, Virginia. So it's very interesting. I don't know what your thoughts are about that. Some people think you shouldn't think about it. Some of my white colleagues have said, well, it wasn't me. I didn't have anything to do with it. It was my great-great-great-grandparents. But you can't acknowledge having that type of head start on others and then expect the playing field be level. If you had a 400-year head start, then it makes sense that you are ahead in certain areas. Yeah, but you can't change what you won't confront. So I just thought that was very interesting to me that Harvard University is now saying we want to make some type of inroads and offer some type of reparations. And what are your thoughts on that too? Do you think that America would ever acknowledge the damage done to Africans brought here from West Africa? Do you think any reparations will ever be made? I'm curious to see what happens, and will people support reparations? Will African Americans ever get reparations in this country? I would be very curious to see what happens in that regard. So I don't know what your thoughts are. We were promised 40 acres of the mule. If you think about some of the Japanese who were thrown in Japanese concentration camps, some of them received reparations. A lot of Europeans that came here after voluntarily, they were given land grants to farm, and some of the agricultural schools, millions of dollars to farm. And yet when it comes to Africans and African Americans, sometimes it seems that the government or this nation is not so apt or not so fond of reparations. So I don't know, I think there needs to be a lot more talk about reparations. And so JP on Instagram says he thinks we will eventually. So Patrice on Facebook says not so for African Americans. It's gonna be very, very interesting. I'm curious to see, and if we did get reparations, no, because they can't get over indifference how they treat Africans. That's what Brandon King says. He doesn't think they can because they're indifferent about how they treated African Americans. Great point. It's very curious to me. Will we get reparations in this country? I'm not sure, but that's a very interesting point, and it makes me wonder. And if we got reparations, would it level the playing field? If we got reparations, would we know how to handle the money? If we got reparations, would reparations put us ahead? Would it bridge the gap? Somebody says they wish they wipe our student loans. Bill HR is pending approval. We need to get more seats in the Senate to offset discredits. Please vote November 8th. Good point. Show on IG. Bishop Washington says we were never asked to be here. You're exactly right. We're the only group that didn't come here on our own volition. Everybody else came here voluntarily. They would never acknowledge it. That says Karen Brown on Facebook. I'm curious to see what's going to happen in that regard. Or will it be like, will it be, if we got reparations, will we handle the money the same we handled it when we got the bailout? Duana says the wealth of the wicked is later for the just. My time to pay up. Speak it, sister. Speak it. And would it change our mentality? Would reparations change our thought process? Will we use that money to get ahead, to leave a legacy and leave an inheritance for our children's children? If we got it, how would we handle it? Will we just blow through the money and buy more clothes? We buy stocks and we buy appreciating assets. Would we use that money to make a difference? Oh, that would be my question. If we got it, would it really push us ahead? If we got it, would we really honor the legacy of those who suffered and bled and died before us? Would it really make a difference? That's a good point. A great question. So we'll see. Some will, some will not. You're right, Louis Moon. I guess that's the case with everything, right? We just never know. But just makes me wonder sometimes, all right? So I'm glad. All right, they would find a way to take it back in Texas. Now, that's a good point. Give it to us and take it right back from us. But I thought things were getting better, but race Relations are worse than ever. While Jackie Hill said reparations should come in many forms, like land, free college, vacation, stocks, and yes, cash. All right, was all God. Education will change our mentality, says Bishop Jackson. Good point. So it's curious. Yeah, man, they're talking about wiping out student loans. I saw the other day. Now that would be incredibly helpful to a lot of people in terms of debt liquidation and freeing us up. If you get rid of student loans, that would be huge in a lot of ways. All right. So we got a long ways to go as a nation, but shout out to Harvard for at least acknowledging their role in slavery and trying to do something, 150, 200 years later to make right. I don't know if that's the way you can do it, but at least acknowledge it and try to do something. All right. Now we got 5 funny videos this week, and I'm going to share them with you. I want y'all to share this link. Please comment, share this link, because we got some hilarious videos. Shout out to everybody who sent these videos in today. It's been a long week. I've had funerals almost every other day, and I missed you guys last week, so I came to laugh tonight. Did y'all come to laugh tonight? We got 5 funny videos. So everybody, Pastor Dave Jones said, how about not having to pay taxes for 400 years? Now that's a good idea. Can you imagine that? Not paying taxes for 400 years? That's a good reparation. That's a good way to have reparations, isn't it? When you think that, no taxes for 400 years, Pastor Derek Jones said no taxes for 400 years. Now that's hilarious, all right? And that now, only problem about that is how will the nation work? That's a good point though. I mean, something. They can find money to send wherever else for arms and money for wars, whether it be, the Persian Gulf, whether it be Iraq, whether it be Afghanistan, and now Ukraine. So they can find money when it comes for war. So why not find money for peace and for healing? Good point. All right. So we got 5 funny videos this week. Tom Lyons says free college and trade school would be great. That's good, Tom, from Victorville, California. Guys, we got 5 funny videos. I want y'all to laugh with me. Come on, share this link. Whoever sent these videos, you're going to have to go to hell for at least 30 seconds, all right? Let's go. Number 5. Let's check out number 5. Let's go. 5 funny videos a week. Let's go to number 5. Let's go. What's the 5?
Who got struck at the Oscars, which if nobody got slapped, I wouldn't even have known about it because I certainly didn't watch it. Could care less. But I'm going to decode it for you. It was Chris Rock, who was evidently hosting the Oscars. Chris, which is one letter, just a T away. Chris Rock, Christ the Rock. Oh, coincidence? Okay. Who was he striking? He was striking the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Bel-Air, the prince of the power of the air. Now you look at this. If you're a Bible reader, these things jump out to you, or they should. The prince of the power of the air. The prince of Bel-Air. Who got struck at the Oscars, which if nobody got slapped, I wouldn't even have known about it because I certainly didn't watch it. Could care less. But I'm going to decode it for you. It was Chris Rock, who was evidently hosting the Oscars. Chris, which is one letter, just a T away. Chris Rock, Christ the Rock. Oh, coincidence? Okay. Who was he striking? He was striking the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Bel-Air, the prince of the power of the air. Now you look at this. If you're a Bible reader, these things jump out to you, or they should. The prince of the power of the air. The prince of Bel-Air. Who got struck at the Oscars, which if nobody got slapped, I wouldn't even have known about it because I certainly didn't watch it. Could care less. But I'm going to decode it for you. It was Chris Rock, who was evidently hosting the Oscars. Chris, which is one letter, just a T away. Chris Rock, Christ the Rock. Oh, coincidence? Okay. Who was he striking? He was striking the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Bel-Air, the prince of the power of the air. Now you look at this. If you're a Bible reader, these things jump out to you, or they should. the prince of the power of the air, the prince of Baal air, who got struck.
I don't know if y'all heard that. I thought this was a joke at first, but I heard he was serious. I don't know if y'all caught that. What he's trying to say is Chris Rock represents Jesus. Christ, remove the T off Christ, and you got Chris the Rock. And since Will Smith was the prince of Bel Air, the Bible talks about Satan is the prince of the air, and Baal was a name of a false god of the Old Testament. That's the god that Jezebel served. So Baal, Baal. So he's trying to say, I guess he's trying to say the devil slapped the devil slapped Jesus on the stage. But then I'm just trying to. That's the only. Is that what he's trying to say? That Will Smith represents the prince of the power of the air, Baal, and Chris Rock represents Jesus? Is that what he's trying to say? I'm just trying to figure it out. I guess that's my best interpretation. So whoever sent that, hope you understand it. I don't like talking about preachers, but that was like, okay. That was somebody books of somebody. I'm trying to figure out, and he's serious about that too. So then he said he didn't watch it, so he's trying to make it make sense. He's trying to say that Chris Rock represents Jesus, and Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. So maybe Will Smith is the devil that slapped Chris Rock, and Jesus never said a mumbling word. Maybe he's trying to take it to Calvary. I'm just trying to figure it out, but I mean, that's got to be what he said. He's trying to say the devil slapped Jesus. If Chris Rock represents Christ and Will is I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to figure it out. But I can't speak for the man. Let me just say this to y'all. Don't y'all let Will Smith get y'all jacked up, slapping nobody because you think you Prince of Bel Air. I don't care if you're from Bel Air, Bellevue, or Bankhead. Don't be walking around slapping nobody thinking everybody gonna be Chris Rock. Because you're gonna ask for something. You're gonna write a check that your behind can't cash. Keep your hands to yourself. Because one thing to talk, it's another thing when you put your hands on somebody. But that was hilarious. And so God bless you for your revelation. But whoever sent that should go into Hades for 2 minutes, because it took me too long to try to figure out what he was saying. All right, let's go to number 4. What's the fourth funniest video now? We're really gonna get funny now. Let's go to number 4. What's the fourth funniest video of the week? Let's go to number 4.
No, he's not lying. No, he's not lying. No, he's not lying. No, he's not lying. No, he's not lying.
Y'all get it? That's the close. Y'all, you got to put it all together. See the first video, the man was giving his message. Christ the Rock was Chris Rock without the T. And Chris Rock, without the T, got slapped by the Prince of the Power from Bel Air on the Oscars. And when the Prince of the Power of the Air slapped Christ the Rock on Friday, Christ the Rock never responded, never said a mumbling word. And then he died when he slapped him at the Oscars. When Christ the Rock got slapped by the Prince of Bel Air, when he slapped him, he put him in hell. And he died, but he never said a mumbling word. And when he never said a mumbling word, he got up on Sunday morning. So when he got up on Sunday morning, you got to close it. No, he's all right. Y'all got it? See, y'all got it? You got to put the whole thing together. Clip 5 was the sermon. That's the close. Y'all got it? You see it? Now play the close. He closed it out. Close it.
No, he's all right.
Yes, sir.
No, he's all right.
Feel it.
No, he's all right. No, he's all right.
Y'all got the sermon? Y'all got it? Y'all got to say it with me now. Y'all got to say it. Christ the Rock, without the T, got slapped by the Prince of Bel Air on Friday. But he was Christ the Rock because he never said a mumbling word. And the Prince from Bel Air slapped Christ on Friday. That's why we call it Good Friday. Good Friday is when the Prince of Bel Air slapped Christ the Rock. And slapped him so hard he never said a mumbling word. And when he slapped Chris Rock on the stage, the Prince of Bel Air slapped him. That was the sound of the nails in his hands. Slapped him in hell. Stayed in hell Friday. Stayed in hell Saturday. Stayed in hell Saturday night. But early Sunday morning, he got up with all power. Ain't he all right? Did he get up? Let me hear the close. Did he get up? So because he got up on Sunday morning, hear my close.
No, he's all right. No, he's all right.
Aaron Jones. Y'all got y'all message. Y'all get y'all message. I know y'all got the message. Y'all got to say it when you're at home though. I know it's all right. All right. Whew. I know he's all right. I know he's all right. You got it. That's right, Patricia. I know he's all right. Y'all ready? Let's go number 3 right quick. Let's go number 3. That was Easter. It's all Easter. He just said. Let's go number 3. What's the third funny video? What's number 3?
Hello, my name is Jeff McCann. I'm running from mayor of Mobile, Alabama, baby. Hey, I ain't sending my makeup. I'm still gonna run. I'm running for the mayor. I promise you.
Why did you take the vehicle?
Man, if I had a woman like you, I wouldn't even took it.
Come on, Jeff.
But I took it because God told me to. And guess what? God helped me do everything. I steal everything, man. I stole your heart, baby.
Come on, Jeff. Let's get in, buddy.
So it's all over, man. I had to do it because God helped me do everything. Good and bad, man. He helped me to get away from police. No, not just
Yeah, you know that. Watch out, steal the car, man. Did you take it?
No, I did it, man. He ain't do shit.
Do you have anything
I
to
did
say
everything.
about
See
it?
my
Step in
mama?
off, step in.
I did everything. Hey, look, when I get out, I'm gonna steal a police car. I am. He ain't do nothing. I ain't gonna let you. Hello, my name is Jeff McCann. I'm running from mayor of Mobile, Alabama, baby. Hey, I ain't sending my makeup. I'm still on run, man. I'm running for the mayor. I promise you.
Why did you take the vehicle?
Man, if I had a woman like you, I wouldn't even take it.
Come on, Jeff.
But I took it because God told me to. And guess what? God helped me do everything. I steal everything, man. I stole your heart, baby.
Come on, Jeff. Let's get him, buddy.
So it's all over, man. I had to do it because God helped me do everything. Good and bad, man. He helped me to get away from police. No, not this time.
Oh, yeah, you can
Next time.
Watch out, steal the car, man. Did you take it?
No, I did it, man. He ain't do shit.
You have anything
I
to
did
say
everything.
about
See
it?
my
Step in the car. Step in.
I did everything. Hey, look, when I get out, I'm going to steal a police car. I am. He ain't do nothing. I ain't gonna let you do.
See, Chris Rock, Christ without the rock, got slapped on the Oscars. When he got slapped by the Prince of Bel-Air on Friday on the Oscars, slapped him, but he never said a mumbling word. He slapped him and put him in hell. And when Christ the Rock got slapped by the Prince of Bel-Air, God told me to steal the car. God told me to steal your heart too, baby. God told me to steal everything. Everything I do, God helped me steal the car. When he do it, he didn't do it, I did it. God helped me do it. I'm going to steal the police car. God will help me steal the police car when I get out of jail. Because Chris the Rock got slapped by the Prince of Bel-Air on Friday. Never said a mumbling word. They slapped him in hell. And when he got slapped in hell, God spoke to me while he was in hell and told me to go steal the police car. And God, I'm going to steal your heart too. When I get out, I'm going to steal the police car. He ain't do nothing. How do I know it's going to do it? Because, no, he's all right. He helped me steal the police car. No, he's all right. I'm just... We gotta get back to church, because we gotta get back to church, y'all. That's Carlton and the Prince of Bel-Air going to jail. That's Carlton Banks and the Prince of Bel-Air. Born in Philadelphia, born and raised. Don't he walk like Carlton? They had on that Carlton. Look at it. Look at Carlton. Oh boy, I tell you. Y'all, we gotta get back to church, because now they blaming stealing cars on the Lord. Oh boy. Whew. Yeah, we can't be on. Y'all pray for Will and pray for Carlton. This dude done say, God told me to steal the car. God helped me do everything, the good and bad. I'm gonna steal your heart too, baby. He in jail and with the police and telling the police when they get out of jail, he's gonna steal another police car. Whoever sent that video, you're going to hell for a second and a half. You got to go, because you done totally discombobulated me. All right, let's go number two. Let's go second for this video. Let's go number two. Let's see what's going on, because y'all pray for Prince.
Talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches. Sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must ain't read Philippians 4:19. My God will supply every need of yours in his riches and glory in Jesus Christ. I keep talking about God and speaking of his name, but it don't make sense. I don't understand. She must.
Want some Philippine onions? Want some Philippine? Want some Filipino? Want some Philly cheesesteaks? Want the Philadelphia 760 to win? Want some Philippine onions on my Whopper? Want some Philippine onions on my sausage dog? No, it's all right. They gonna win the series. They gonna win the champion. They gonna win the series. If Embiid play. I need everybody in Bible study this coming Tuesday or Wednesday. I need all you in, somebody said shit metaverse. I need everybody in Bible study next week. Start a new month off. Just in case those y'all don't know what it is, it's the book of Philippians. Philippians, not Filipino, not Philippines, not Filipino. But make sure y'all in there. But bless her heart, she had the right context, but Filipino, Lola Falon, Filipinos. Willona, Philip Willona. Willona used to be on Good Time. All right. All right, y'all. I got one more funny video to show you. But don't ever forget, the book of Philip and Onions tells you in Philippians and Onions 4:13, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Don't forget it. Philip and Onions 4:13, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. All right? She knew what it says. She just didn't know how to say it, but at least she knew the context. Oh, boy, that blessed my socks off. Oh, boy. At least you knew the context, all right? All right, I hope y'all laugh. This is all comedy, y'all. We're just having a good time. We're laughing with her because when she sees this later on, they gonna because it's possible to misspeak. You get your words twisted up. I just never heard it because God knows I twist up a bunch of my words. Just never quite twist up like that. But I've twisted a bunch of them up. Just, oh my God. Philip and Onions. All right. When you speak a lot, you get your words twisted. I've heard almost every mispronunciation. Just never heard Philippians called Philip and Onions, but at least you got it right. All right. Shai Tali. All right. All right. Maybe it's a parody. All right. Y'all ready now? We got one more. We got the funniest video of the week. And whoever sent these in, the moral of the lesson is, let's see. What's number one? What's the funny video of the week? That's number one. What's number one? Let's check it out. Let's go. Oh boy, say, I got your Philip and Onions. Oh boy, say I got your Chris Rocks. Oh boy, oh boy, say ah. I got your eye. I got your flipping onions right here. He told his mom, I ain't want to be on the program. No doubt about it. He got an older brother, somebody. He seen somebody do it on TikTok. No, he's not scratching. He's doing that on purpose. Next time you make me do an Easter speech. Jesus went from judgment hall to judgment hall. On Calvary, he felt so small. But now y'all get a future pastor a hand. Y'all go and give him a hand. Y'all get a future pastor a hand. Y'all, come on, y'all get. Come on, y'all get the next bishop a hand. Y'all. Y'all gonna see that boy on Megafest in 20 years. Oh boy, say, I'm tired of this shirt. No, Janika, we went live there. No, he's not scratching. He starts. Oh my goodness. Whew. He gonna be the bishop in 30 years, right? Oh my goodness. Whew. I'm telling you. Y'all take this song and take the job, take the Easter program, shove it, all of it. He said you gotta gut your loins. Oh boy, say shake, shake, shake. I wouldn't have religion I couldn't feel sometimes. He's all over me. Keep me alive. His mom. Jason. He's on there singing, he's sweeter, I know. He can't be no more than 4 or 5, y'all. He can't be no more than 4 or 5 years old. Woo! Oh, Jesus. Ooh, you gotta help me, Lord. I told you I had to pee before I got up here. Ooh. Ooh. That boy up there singing Marvin Gaye Sexual Healing on the Easter program. I'm getting mad. Ooh. 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 Something got a hold of me. Something got a hold of me. He's saying, what is this? Hold to his hand. Oh. No, he got. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh. 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 Be there. Be there. Ooh. Ooh. All right, y'all. My head is start hurting. Blessing you from Puerto Rico. Got Puerto Rico on IG. Woo. The moral to the story is this. When your kids don't want to be on the Easter program, don't force them. Because he's tired of that church. Obviously. He said, take this Easter speech. What do you do if you're your parent? What if you do that Dwight Stone? What's going on, Dwight Stone? The legend. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, though. Dwight, Divine, if this is your son on the Easter program, what do you do in that moment? That's my question. What do you do? What do you do in that moment? Like, I don't know if you go snatch my slave because I'd be embarrassed when people know. I mean, what do you do? I mean, do you go up there and get him? I don't know. Do you walk out? Do you walk out the church? What do y'all do if that's your child? What do you do on that program? If you on the middle, you got your camcorder. What do you do in the middle of the service? What do you? I don't even know what I would have been. I'd have been so shocked. Do you just leave the program? What do y'all do? Y'all not talking to me. What do you do if you're the parent and that happens? I don't know if you just leave. Let him be himself. No, he can't be himself like that. Just leave me alone. This boy, I don't even know. I have never seen. Now I've seen everything in church. I have never seen. You got to drop your head as a parent. I have never seen. I don't know if Black Mom. I don't know what. Y'all, we got to pray. And maybe we got to get back to East. Maybe we got to get back up to church because these kids done lost their mind. I've been in church all my life. I ain't never seen nobody do this on the Easter program. All right, I hope, did y'all laugh tonight? Did y'all laugh in tonight? This is Friday Night Live. Did y'all have a good time tonight? I hope y'all laughed. Did y'all laugh in tonight? Did anybody laugh tonight? Did y'all laugh? I have never seen that before in my entire life. I think you had to walk home. I just was. What do you do? Oh my! After that, I would have drawn my membership. He would never live that down. He would never live that. His parents would never, as long they would. He would have right there. I don't know. Call defects. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what I would have done, man. Oh my goodness. I've seen everything in church. It's nothing, ain't too much I ain't seen in church. This right here takes the cake. Little Michael Jackson, Pastor Andrew Dice Clay. I don't, boy, y'all, You got to change your membership. You got to change your membership. And you can whoop his butt, but too, I don't know what I would have done. Ooh. One thing I would have done, I would send that video to the funny America's Funny Video of the Week. I've done that though. Woo! Lord have mercy. I hope y'all had a good time tonight. I enjoyed y'all so much. You gotta change the boy. That little boy there, you laughed just to your backstabber. That's what I want to hear. I want y'all to laugh tonight because I haven't laughed with y'all in a couple weeks. Did y'all have a good time tonight? I hope y'all had a good time tonight. And I love y'all so much. And I hope everybody understands every Friday. This was hilarious. I would have been so shocked too. I wouldn't know what to do. Deny you can't. I mean, whoop him at this point. It's too late to whoop him now. I mean, just I don't know what you do. I don't know what kind of punch. I don't know what kind of punishment. I would have been so embarrassed. Woo! Y'all left tonight. Y'all have a good time. I don't know what I would have done. I really don't know what. I don't know what I would have done. I don't. You can't go up there because you make it worse. The problem with going up there, you make a bigger scene because everybody didn't see it. See what I'm saying? So everybody may not have been looking at it. But if you go up there and make a scene, you blew it up. I don't even know. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what y'all laugh hard. I don't know what I would have done. But I hope y'all laugh. You shake my head. It's too late. Yeah, whooping him. If you go up there, it's too late. I don't know. I mean, call his grandma to come get him. He's a cute to make him. Watch yourself now. Why? That was so unnecessary. The doc. Leave him candy. He practiced hold on a candy cane. You still whooping? I don't know, man. You got maybe whooping later on, but he's seen that somewhere. That's the problem with whooping him is he's seen it somewhere. He's seen it on TV or older brother or somebody do that. That's the thing about it. It's like, Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I did get whippings, but I don't know if that helps right there because he's young. So he ain't just somebody show him how to do that. That's the problem. I don't know, man. Woo. Lord have mercy. I love y'all. Hope y'all laughed tonight. I enjoyed you. Whoever sent that video, you're going to Hades for at least 2 seconds. But thank you for the laughter. Because you can tell he's seen somebody do that. Somebody showed him how to do that. He's probably, I bet you probably got an older brother and a teenage brother, and that's where he got it from. And so he's seen some on TikTok or something. But he ain't make that up. That's the problem. Still whooping. I know. I'm not saying don't whoop him, but I'm just saying if you whoop him, you gotta whoop where he got it from. You know, I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Y'all laugh this weekend. We're going into a new month, and we made it to the month of May almost. And I hope y'all know that God loves you and has a great plan for your life. I love y'all. I enjoyed you immensely. Remember to live, love, learn, and try to laugh every day. I enjoyed you on Friday Night Live. And always remember this: if you'll be good to God, God will be good to you. Find yourself in somebody's church this coming Sunday, and y'all enjoy yourself and keep on laughing. Life is too short not to laugh. That's what Friday night is all about. You know, it's so tough out in the world, so we try to have some inspiration, some hope, and some good laughter. Because the Bible says laughter is like medicine. So I hope y'all laugh tonight. I hope you laugh tonight and you weren't too taken aback by the videos. But I want you to laugh. So love, learn, live, and laugh every day. So I hope y'all had a good laugh tonight because I had several good laughs. And these videos, y'all did your thing with these videos this week. These were great. We struggled a little bit the last time we did this, but these videos tonight were right on point. I enjoyed y'all immensely. Have a great weekend. I love you. Y'all be safe. We'll see you next time. Peace.